When I was beginning seventh grade, my mother forced me to go into cross country. On my first day, it was terrible. I wanted to quit. I begrudgingly stayed in, and I got to my in it. Got to my first meet, and I cheated, feeling way too overwhelmed and tired, feeling ready to pass out. I cut a whole lap off and finished in third place. I and I would practice and practice, improve a little bit, but I wasn't good. Far from it. I felt terrible. I hated going there and finishing third to last and getting what I assumed to be pity cheaters. Felt soul destroying. Well, this wouldn't be an inspirational speech if there wasn't a massive turnaround. It was an ordinary Friday, if I remember. Maybe a Wednesday. Either way, we had an easy day where we would jog for 20 minutes anywhere. When we were outside of the instructor's view, we would always just walk, including the great athletes that are going places. And it was around that time where clowns were relevant and scared my friends and scary. And my friends were doing a dumb relationship role play where this guy was pretending to be a girl, and it continues till we get back. Somehow I get roped in by my friend Bobby. He says to his to his pretend girlfriend, "I never loved him," referring to me. He hits me on the back, and then he says the line again. Hits me in the back. I'm just laughing at the ridiculous situation, and I'm sitting on this railing, and and the push successfully pushed me off. With 1 second to react, I could prevent nothing. I scraped a knee and broke a tooth and loosened another one. I couldn't walk temporarily. My mom ran to pick me up. She gets me, and while I'm in the car, I ask two questions to my mom. Can Bobby still be my friend? My mom says yes, realizing this is an accident, not intentional. And then I ask her, can I still go to cross country? Because because I realized um because I realized while I was in the car that there were some things about cross country that I liked. She says yes, but for 2 weeks or so you can't participate in the meets. And we get to the hospital, everything's fine for the most part. I have to wear braces for a bit, and I'll just have a bad knee for a couple of days. It's a week later, and I'm going to the Invitational at Mingo Creek Park. Since I had never been to one before this, me and my team explore the creek. The first race goes, and the second race goes. It's boys only. I watch. And that feeling of loving cross country came back, and I thought of an idea to join the race that I had been barred from. The runners start going up the hill, which is parallel to the start of the race. I was wearing a blue shirt, and there was a team of blue shirts. First, I walked up, then I ran into the crowd, blending in. I started jogging. I was going through the race, and after that, I started getting tired. I started thinking, hey, maybe I should quit. Then, while under the trees, I found a partially full water bottle. I poured it all over my face while drinking some of it, and with that sign, I continue onward. I pass a couple of people, and then I see the finish line. And now, I don't have to hold back anything for later. I start running. All I see, all the people cheering in the audience. Life was flashing before my eyes. I go ahead and touch the finish line. I grab my participation ribbon from one of the girls, handing it out. Out of breath and tired as heck, I asked my best friend Bobby, and he says I got 20th out of 100. Well, just 1 week before, I probably would have gotten 70th out of 100. So we get to the end of the story. The reason why I made this speech in the first place is to inspire people who feel they're inadequate. And all I have to say is, If I can do that turnaround, then you can make your own miracles too. Thank you, everybody, for listening.